Hello, all. Good morning. I think if anyone joined the YouTube live, hi, and really I'm exciting. I'm really very happy to teach JavaScript because I love teaching. At the same time, I love JavaScript. So this is the most interesting part for me. Hopefully, you will enjoy learning. Let's see. So first of all, just ping me here like JavaScript. Just ping even if you're in a live, just comment JavaScript, just JavaScript. Yeah, that's it, everyone. Very good. Okay, so if you see, we have many programming languages in the world. Okay, C, C++, Java. Okay, even Python, PHP, Ruby, C Sharp.NET. Many programming languages are there in the world. But JavaScript is something different. Okay, the purpose of JavaScript is different. The journey of JavaScript is different. Maybe if you see, you can find a lot of similarities between C, Python, C++, PHP, and Java. Almost like C++ is just like an extension for C language, and Java is just more and more futuristic than C++ like that. And other programming languages also almost close to each other in many cases. But JavaScript is completely different. So many students, even in my observation, okay, they didn't learn JavaScript properly. Okay, suppose if you understand, I will mention few concepts. If you understand these concepts properly, yes, you are good in JavaScript. If you don't know these concepts, if you didn't learn these concepts properly, it's better to learn all these topics again. The first thing, the hosting. Okay, if you don't know what is hosting, like if you're already a JavaScript developer, or if you already learn JavaScript, okay, if you don't know what is hosting, that means you don't know JavaScript. You should know what is call stack, and you should know what is execution context. You should know what is event loop. Okay, you should know what is closures. You should know what is temporal dead zone. Okay, like this, lot of concepts are there. At least I'm saying, like if you didn't learn what is um, callbacks, if you don't know how promises are working, okay, at least a lot of concepts are there. But bare minimum, I'm saying, suppose if you already learn JavaScript, because in my notice, some people said that they learn JavaScript in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm saying, up to my knowledge, it's very difficult to understand what is JavaScript in 2 weeks. But I'm not sure why they have completed the training or complete this things in 2 weeks. Okay, it's highly, not highly, it's completely impossible for the beginners or average students, or if extraordinary, I'm not sure. So if you not aware of these things, so it's better to learn. Okay, either here or anywhere, mm, you can learn. So let's see, we can talk about the need of JavaScript. So without understanding the need of JavaScript, it's not a good thing to enter into the programming directly. Okay, for that we need to go for 90s, 1990s. Okay, 1990. Okay, at least I will check with my students who are like who already joined here. Okay, how many of you like what is your age at 1995? Just ping me if I'm not wrong. Some of you or maybe 2 years old or 3 years old. Just ping me what is your age at 1995 quickly, or 1990. 1990. What is your age at 1990? Ping me quickly because I will tell you some interesting stories. Because here learning means not like just directly go on write programs or something. We should talk about a lot of stories. Not, but every story is related to the programming. Okay, no one is interested to say your age. Okay, like version said zero means he didn't born at that time. Mahi minus 7 year. Mm, okay, like most of like young students who are studying graduation, they didn't born. But I'm saying you are the luckiest people. You joined after 1990. Okay, because you see, you guys are enjoying internet, right? Internet. So you just came to the earth or this world in the internet era because maybe you didn't see the world without internet, right? So by like once you started schooling all these things, already everyone started using internet. So you don't know how was the world without internet. Okay, of course, I just born in 1987, so I know that how things are there. So internet, of course, internet came in around 1990s, but of course, it reaches everyone in the world, like maybe 5 to 6 years later. So okay, we should understand these things because if you want to learn C language, we can go on directly learn C language. Like we can understand what is compiler and what is high level programming language and low level programming language. That is enough to enter into the C language. But JavaScript is different because the need of JavaScript is different. The story of JavaScript is different. So if you understand that interesting stories, like definitely you will fall in love with the programming language. So 1990s internet is there. So if you want to use the internet, okay, right now just imagine we are in 1990s. Okay, if you want to use the internet, you need a browser. Okay, without browser, maybe nowadays, maybe you can open internet through your mobile or something, but at the time mobiles are not there, like smartphones. Internet is there. If you want to open, if you want to use the internet, you need a browser. So what you will open through internet, okay, normally even if now if you just go to the Google, like normally what we will do, open the browser, you will write some URL like www.google.com or something. Okay, so it is sending because if you just request like www dot if you give some address, the internet whatever, like who is maintaining the servers whatever it is, they will send you a one file to your computer, okay, through internet. Okay, just check what is that file. Okay, the file is HTML. So if you don't know what is HTML, how can you enter into the JavaScript? Okay, so you need to understand what is HTML because in the browser whatever you request, end of the day you will get an HTML file. Okay, initially, okay, you will get an HTML file. Of course, images, JavaScript and everything is later on. You will get an HTML file. So in 1990s when HTML was introduced, and simultaneously browser also there, and simultaneously internet era also started. So these three are very important. So you should understand these things, at least fundamentals. So you need a HTML file. Okay, you need an HTML file. If you want to open that HTML file, you need a browser. And if you want to share your HTML file to anyone in the world through internet, okay, of course, the process. So you need an internet connection or internet facility. Okay, fine. Okay, that is fine. So initially we have simple HTML pages. So let's create a simple HTML page. So I will create a new folder like JS already there. I think if JavaScript is also there, no. So I'm just opening in a VS Code. So if this is your first session, please go and watch previous 18 sessions so that at least you can understand what is HTML and all these things, what I'm doing right now. So I'm just creating a simple HTML page. Okay, and of course at the time we don't have a HTML file, so just go and create. So first I will just do a template. So at the time HTML file is not there, so this is not there. Even hopefully these also not there. Okay, just remove them. Okay, here. So we are in HTML on 1990s. So at the time, what you can do, just you can create, of course, divs, h1 tags, all are available. So you can say the welcome to HTML world, and you can design your web page with some divs and paragraph kind of thing, and you can you can host that in a server, and through internet anyone in the world can access. So if you just purchase a domain like www.htmlworld.com, so if the server is available through internet anyone can access it. So these are like simple at the time, simple wiki pages. So if you see, I'm just going on JavaScript Wikipedia page. So these are at the time it was completely just images and simple hyperlinks and paragraphs and black and white. Okay, so very good. This is we are happy at least at the time. This is a great thing, and I will tell you few interesting stories. What had happened in that time whenever we are free. So okay, anyway, we have a HTML file and browser is there. Of course, I will tell you the first popular browser, first useful browser designed by the company called NetScape. So just remember these names. These are very, very important. Okay, the company name is NetScape. Of course, right now maybe that company is not actively. So we can talk about this thing, but we should appreciate and we should remember this name, in the history of the internet world. So NetScape company has introduced the browser. The name I forgot the names. So they've introduced the first browser. Okay, and simultaneously, because once the internet era started, and a lot of companies started using that advantages to make the business. So I will tell you a few companies. Anyway, already we talked about Netscape because Netscape has just introduced the beautiful browser. Okay, and I will tell you another company, Microsoft. We have Microsoft at the time, and at the same time, Sun Microsystems. Okay, Sun Micro Systems. Okay, these are the popular companies at the time, and of course, a lot of other things also there. But these people started utilize those. um, technology or internet, a browser, and HTML, and if, of course CSS was also there. So they started just making some business. Okay, so in this process, okay, if you see, Sun Microsystems came up with the beautiful and powerful and the most popular programming language called Java in 1995, around second quarter, maybe April or May. So it is very popular from the day one. Means, like you will say, maybe the Star Heroes movie or India versus Pakistan cricket match. If you just open the booking, it will close in 10 minutes, right? Not more than 10 minutes. It will complete in 9 minutes also. So that much popular because Sun Microsystem introduced the Java programming language. And before that, we have C. Before that, we have C and the C++. Okay, and Python is also there. Okay, but once when JavaScript was introduced, like it's like a hot cake. Everyone started using Java. And even I will tell you, initially Microsoft company also started taking Java, and they want to do some um, projects or softwares. But later on, they decided that, oh, if we use Java because it's a competitor's company's product, right? If we use Java, it's going to be um, huge loss for us because everyone said that Sun Microsystem is the big company or better company than Microsoft. Though, so then Microsoft started re-engineering, doing re-engineering, and they come up with other programming language in 2002. Like those things we can discuss later. But here, what we need to understand what happened in 1995. So Sun Microsystems is the very popular company at the time, and they have came up with a programming language called Java. It's there in a second quarter around. If you check Google, you will find like either in April or May or something. And the same time, Netscape came with a browser. Just understand this story. This is very important. Netscape has a beautiful and powerful browser at the time. So, and if you see, Java is a server-side programming language. Okay, server-side programming language. I will tell you what is server and what is server-side programming language, all these things. But just imagine, so if you have a browser right now in 2022, if you want to do a simple calculation, some 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, right? So if you want to do a simple calculation, if you just build any web application with Java, we need to send a request to the server. Suppose the server is there in America, you need to send 5 plus 5 to the server which is there in America, and that server will calculate 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, and then that server will send a response to you to India. So this is the biggest problem, right? So of course, Java is powerful and Java is good and everything, but Sun Microsystems thought that anyway, we are building websites. We have building a website with a combination of HTML and CSS, and server side we are using Java. But the problem is, if you build any web application with Java, you need to send everything to the server. If you want to do 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, right? For doing this, that small thing also, you need to depend on a server. So anyway, in the client side also, client side means if you open anything in a browser, that is called client. And this Sun Microsystem thought that, okay, why can't we? Because I will draw one simple diagram. So one thing, this is not going to become like a tutorial kind of thing. So I don't want to precise in 10 minutes or 20 minutes. So it's completely a classroom kind of thing. So please just adjust according to that. So because tutorial you can find 10 minutes video, you can watch it, you can go away to other video, but this is not like that because my focus is to help like students who are completely beginner, even who don't know anything about programming. Okay, even if you don't know what is C language and what is programming language, no problem, just ping me in the comments that Raghu, I don't know even what is programming language, so I will just explain in explain those concepts as well. Okay, now if you see, this is very important. Then this Sun Microsystem. Okay, so suppose if you see uh, something is there in the server. Okay, that HTML file or something is there. Here's just imagine www dot simple. I'm saying calculator calci.com. So just do calci.com. You have done HTML, even you added some CSS, and you have done a logic in Java. So what I'm saying, you just implement the logic in Java. So I will take another screen to explain it clearly. So server, just imagine this server is in America. The server is there in USA. And here, with the help of HTML plus CSS, you have designed the web page. And the logic means the programming part, you have choose the Java or C Sharp.NET, any other programming language apart from JavaScript. So you have designed that. So now one of my student is there in Chennai, one of you are there in Mumbai, one of you are there in maybe Australia or something. Okay, these are the client computers. That means we are using computers. We have an internet connection. We have an internet connection. Okay, through internet you can access these things. Suppose this website is available in a domain called www.thecalci.com. Okay, calci.com. If you enter www.calci.com, okay, if you have an internet connection, what will happen? It will bring this HTML and CSS, of course, which are related to the that. It will send you a copy. It will send you a copy to this one. Again, the same copy to this one, same copy to this person, same copy to this person as well, in a different locations in the throughout the world. And now here you have two text boxes and one button. If you entered, so enter a value, enter b value, and you have a button. Suppose if you send a request from the Hyderabad, you entered 5 plus 5, so the request will go to USA. And this person, okay, this computer has a CPU, memory, and all the things, all the power, and he will calculate that 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, and he will send it to you, and the value will become 10, and you will display on the web page. Okay, nothing, no problem with that. This person entered 2 and 2 and clicked on button. Again the request has sent to America, and again this computer, this server calculated that 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and you got the response to you that 4. So just imagine, if you have 1 lakh computers, if you just enter www.calci.com, okay, every request 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1, whatever, from different computers, every request will go to the server, and the server will calculate that, and the response will come. This is what there, of course, still there. If you implement through Java, the same thing will happen, or C Sharp.NET or PHP. But here, these people, Sun Microsystems, who designed Java, they said they have a thought that, okay, why we need to send request, like this is simple, right? 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Even if you see, this is also a computer, this is also a computer, this is also a computer, this is also a computer. Even this computer also have a CPU and processor and everything. Okay, why can't we utilize this? So every time, suppose if you have 1 lakh computers in the world and just hitting the same server, and all 1 lakh people are sending the request to do a simple calculation, and everyone is sending that request to the, like, America. So it's very difficult, right? So this Sun Microsystem and Sun Microsystem team, like Java team, have a thought that, okay, why can't we utilize these resources? Because this is our client computer, this is suppose if I'm doing, this is my computer. In my computer also, in your computer also, you have a CPU, same thing, right? CPU or processor and everything is there. So with the help of those things only, this server is calculating those things. So why can't we come up with a new idea that why can't we utilize these resources which are there in client computer, and for doing a small things, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So for calculating these things we should not depend on a server. So that is the idea, that is the idea, that is the problem. And now we should come up with some solution, right? We should come up with some solution. So let's see what's happened there. So here, okay, in between Microsoft is not there, like in the discussion, so I'm just removing him. So this is happened because Java came in just 1995, and in the mid of like second quarter or third quarter. So if you see something, because these people are saying that okay, we have a HTML and we have a browser and we have a one programming language called Java, but nothing is there. But if we use Java for everything, it is not the right thing. Of course, if you want to do like a lot of processing, all those things, of course we can utilize the server. But doing a small thing, why we need to depend on a server? So this Sun Microsystem team approached approached the Netscape because they have done the browser, right? They know what is the power of browser. They know how they have designed the browser, so that okay, if we want to do something in the client side in the browser, these people are the right choice. They can do something. So this Sun Microsystem team approached the Netscape company and they have explained the situation. So we need something. To do. We need to utilize the client machine's resources to do a simple calculations. So at the time, okay, what Netscape team done now? These people hired an engineer. Hired means they have given this opportunity to the engineer. The is engineer name is Brenden Eich. Okay, and they have provided some resources to him. They have assigned this task. So Brenden Eich, whatever you do, okay, we will provide all the resources to you. We will provide what we have done in a Netscape browser. Everything we will hand out to you. But you should solve this problem because every time we should not send a request to the server for doing a small things also. So then, okay, I will ask our team. Suppose if you are in that situation, if you are a great designer, if you are good engineer, okay, how many months or how many years of time you will ask them to solve this problem? Okay, just tell me. So if you see this person, this Brendan Eich and his team came up with a solution. I will tell you what is that solution, but just guess in how much time they have taken to solve this problem. Just ping me in the chat, or if you are watching the live, just ping me in the comments that how much time they have taken to solve this problem. The simple problem, of course, it is simple now in 2022, but in 1995, it's not the simple task. Just ping me, just guess it, no problem. That is right or wrong, not a big deal. How much time they have taken to solve this problem? Quick, because that is the most interesting thing. That's why I'm saying, just guess it. Okay, maybe 2 years. Version something saying 1 month. Okay, everyone, just guess it, no problem. Let's see who will come very close. Okay, so few people already know this answer. That's why they can give a right answer easily. Yeah. Okay. Mahi said 10 days. Yes, this is solved in only 10 days. So maybe right now we can say that okay, maybe it's possible. No, it's really tough because I'm saying Okay, they came up with a new programming language called, what is that? It's a JavaScript. To solve this problem, along with along with they came up with JavaScript engine. Okay, why we need an engine? We can talk about that. So, but they solved this problem, this big problem in only 10 days. That is the greatest thing. So, but I'm saying within 10 days, now in 2022, average student like me, we can't understand what is JavaScript, and we can't write even for loops and all these things in 10 days. But they came up with a there's a solution in 10 days. That means they have designed a new programming language called JavaScript, and along with they designed a JavaScript engine. Why we need an engine? Okay, we need a programming language, that's it, right? So why we need an engine? Okay, that engine is very important. So for C language we need a compiler, right? For Python we need an interpreter. Okay, otherwise we can't convert this high level programming language into low level programming languages, mission understandable languages. That's why we need a compiler. We need either interpreter or compiler or something to convert this high level programming language into low level programming language, like mission understandable language. So they came up this all this thing in only 10 days. So in 1995 this happened. The discussion has happened in 1995 around second quarter. Okay, this great engineer called Brenden Eich from Netscape. Netscape, the browser name is also, I think, Netscape Navigator. The browser name is Netscape Navigator. So this person name is Brenden Eich. So please don't forget his name because he's a beautiful engineer. Maybe most of us don't know. From today onwards, at least, you should remember his name, Brenden Eich. And simultaneously, we have Sun Microsystems, the big company. The task has given in 1995, around something second quarter, just roughly I'm saying in May. So he came up with solution in 10 days. How many days? 10 days. Okay, Java came in in the maybe the discussion happened maybe June or July or something. But later, of course, they came up with a new programming language called JavaScript in 10 days. Look, initially, the name of JavaScript is not a JavaScript. Okay, initially, the programming language is called Mocha. Just remember these things. What is that? Mocha. Later, they have renamed it to LiveScript. And after few days, they have done with a name called JavaScript. Okay, still, many people have a confusion that this is a programming language called Java. Many people thought that okay, JavaScript is the like children of Java or something very close to the Java or something. No, it's completely different. So we are going to understand completely what is the difference between Java and JavaScript. We should not compare Java and JavaScript actually. Both are completely different. For technically, we can discuss few points there. So here, why they have used the keyword called Java from this Java means it is just a marketing strategy. That means, so Java is already very popular. The word already reaches each and every part of programming world. So if you give a same keyword, if you use the same keyword, so it's easy to reach every programmer. So everyone can just quickly recognize this programming language. So anyway, they have some interaction with Sun Microsystems. Java is a product of Sun Microsystem, and Sun Microsystem approached the Netscape. Netscape hired this is a great programmer or engineer called Brenden Eich. So these people have at least a chance to utilize the brand of Sun Microsystem and that programming language. Okay, that is the only reason to add a keyword called Java in JavaScript programming language. Other than that, there is no reason, there is no similarity, there is no friendship between JavaScript and Java. Of course, while designing JavaScript, he has taken inspiration from Java. There is no doubt in that. But technically, we should not compare JavaScript and Java. So finally, so just remember these names: Mocha, LiveScript, and JavaScript. So now we are in 1995. I think December, I think November or December, we got a JavaScript. December, the new programming language called JavaScript was introduced. So here we can say that initially that's the browser name is Netscape Navigator, right? Right now, uh, maybe you don't know what is Netscape Navigator, right? But later on, it is just evolved as Mozilla Firefox. Okay, what is that? Mozilla Firefox. Still, we are using Mozilla Firefox, right? That the parent of all this Mozilla Firefox is Netscape Navigator, and the parent company is the Netscape. And this engine, okay, we have got JavaScript, right? Plus, we discuss that JavaScript engine. Okay, we can discuss about what is JavaScript engine, what is the need of that, what is compiler, what is interpreter, and like this JavaScript engine is like an interpreter or a compiler. Okay, we can discuss about all those things. So this, like, we can call it as just engine. So the engine name is, just remember that name, the JavaScript engine which is there in the Mozilla Firefox browser, still that is called Spider Monkey. Spider, Monkey, monkey. So from today's session, you should remember few interesting things. So Java came in 1995, second quarter something, and JavaScript came in the last quarter of 1995, and this is designed by Brenden Eich. How many days? 10 days. Okay, don't forget this number. This is happened in only 10 days, and they came up with new programming language called JavaScript, and the engine, JavaScript engine. Okay, the name of that is a spider monkey. Okay, spider monkey. And tomorrow we can discuss what is this JavaScript engine, and we can just slowly enter into the JavaScript. But of course, we started today, right? Let's write a simple programming JavaScript and we can close this session. Okay, are you ready to write first